Hello everyone, welcome back to CKA Outdoors. And for the next 5 days, we will be out at our gold mine, running our trommel, and hopefully getting into some good gold. So make sure to sit back, relax, and hopefully this time we can find some good gold. Alright, we're getting loaded up. Time to get to the cabin. All right, we made it. So we're gonna get all situated and then maybe do like a little bit of run the excavator and stuff. So yeah. Well, we've been working for a while. We got a little bit of pile ready. Doesn't look like power right now because we have it kind of smashed down, but a little bit of material ready to run. And Dad's stripping off some of the overburden right here, and we might dig a little bit of that later, but I think that right now we're gonna do a little bit around the trommel, so we're getting it set up. And yeah, all right, we just got started up, and yeah, let's run for a little bit and hopefully get into some good gold. So yeah, well, we've been working for most of the day and it's like 8 o'clock, so I think we're gonna get ready to shut down. The Dad's gonna do some digging and getting the pile ready for tomorrow. So yeah, well, we just shut down for a little bit, and what we're gonna do now is get a new pile ready, and then we'll run it tomorrow. So let's get that pile ready and see how much dirt we can get stacked up. All right guys, we just finished up for the night and it's just before midnight, and we dug all the way from there to here, and that's the overburden, and here's our pile of dirt to run tomorrow. So we're gonna run this tomorrow, but we'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. We have this pile ready to run, and we got all the stuff set up and ready to run for the trommel. This will probably take us most of the day to run, so we're gonna start running and we'll see what we get. We got run, so now we're running and we're gonna run this pile today, and it'll probably take us most of the day, but hopefully this stuff has some pretty good gold in it. So let's start running this through and see what we get. All right guys, we're stopping for a little bit for a lunch break, and we're doing okay. Got quite a bit of dirt moved, so yeah, we're gonna come back after lunch and keep working and get the rest of this dirt and the trommel. So yeah, well guys, we just stopped and checked the box for a second, and look at that one big piece right there. Look how thick that thing is. It's practically round, so we're doing pretty good. So let's keep running and see if we can get any more pieces like that. All right guys, we finished up for the trommel for the night, and it's getting kind of late, so now Dad's just gonna get a little bit of pile going for tomorrow morning, and we're doing pretty good in the trommel today. We might have got our goal for today, but we'll either clean that out tonight or tomorrow morning. So yeah, we're gonna get a pile ready for here, and then we'll see what we do next. Well, we got our pile and we're finished up for the night. We're gonna do clean out in the morning. So, and we're gonna run this after we do clean out in the morning. So yeah, it's pretty late, so we're gonna go to bed, but we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Right now, we got the pump fired up and we are going to clean out right now. And then we'll get box set back up and then we'll keep running. So let's clean out and see how much we can get. All right, well, we're started. And looks like there's already some gold up there. So let's clean out and see what there is. All right, we got all down into the one bucket and we're already sluicing it out. And here's what we got from the hot mat. So, a little bit more than 1/3 of an ounce. So,
wow, that's looking really good.
But this loose bucket's looking pretty good so far. So, let's get this run through and see how much we get.
You want to grab a vial here, Cody, soon? Or you got one in your pocket? Okay.
Looks okay.
It's not an ounce.
I don't think it's an ounce, no.
Pull the rest of the black sand off of there.
All right, guys, we just finished up and it rained. It's starting to slow down, but rained insanely hard for about 5 minutes. And as you can see, those pans are filling up with water. There's a big puddle right here on the deck. But we just finished up cleanup from yesterday. Probably 3/4 of an ounce. There's some black sand in there, and that's what makes it a little bit less. And now you got all the bigger pieces in here. So yeah, we're just about to get the trommel started up and start running this pile of material. We need to move the pump, but we got a trommel all ready. So we're gonna start running and we'll see what we get. We've been running for a while.
Raining.
And Dad says he found a nugget.
In the box here, I've been running for a little bit. And there's a nice picker right here. It's a nice one.
Oh, that's not as big as I thought.
Never is. That I thought was when he grabbed that picker out of there.
It's just a little picker. Well, we finished up riding the trommel for a little bit because we ran out of dirt. So we're gonna pump out this hole of water. And Dad's already starting to scoop some stuff into a pile right there, but we're gonna get all this water out of this hole and then we're gonna make a big pile and either get it right for tonight or tomorrow morning. So let's do it. All right, guys, we got 2 big piles ready and we're gonna run these tomorrow morning. We have everything all set up and ready to run. So the only thing we need to do is clear fine tailings. And right now we're gonna get the excavator grease, and then we're gonna head to bed. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Today is a beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. And we have the piles ready to run. And Dad's just scooping the fine tailings. And we're about ready to run. So we'll see you when we're running. Well, we just got up and running. Got my coffee. So this should be good to go. So let's run this dirt and hopefully get some gold. Well, we've ran for several hours. It's about 3 o'clock. And right now we're just finishing up the rest of the stuff. And then we're gonna dewire this hole and pump it out. But today it is absolutely boiling out. It's 81 degrees and that's in the shade. So in the sun it is very hot for Alaska. So yeah, we're gonna finish up running this stuff and then we're gonna pump out this hole and start digging it. So let's do it. All right, pump's going, getting all this water out of the hole, and Dad's digging and getting the pile ready. So we're gonna get a big pile ready and then run it tonight, and then we might clean out tonight or tomorrow morning, but we're heading out tomorrow, so we'll see if we clean out tonight or tomorrow morning. So let's get this pile ready and then run. All right, we got a pretty good pile going, and we're probably gonna work for about 30 more minutes. So I'm getting a little bit more dirt ready, and then we're gonna run it. So let's get some more ready and then run it. All right, guys, we're all ready to run. Got the excavator right there. The pump's primed and it's in the R pond, and we got a good pile ready. So we're gonna run all this stuff, and yeah, hopefully we get some gold. Right, we're running, so let's run all this stuff and see what we get. Right, we ran for a while, but the hose got a hole in it, so we fixed that. Right now we're having dinner, and then we'll come back out and probably run some more material, and we might clean up tonight, we'll see. So let's finish dinner and come back and run some more material. All right, we're running now, so let's run this pile of material and see how much gold we get. Just finished up running for the night, and this is our last night, so we ran till 11 o'clock. So we're actually gonna get this cleaned out right now and get everything put away, and then tomorrow morning we head home, and then we'll weigh the gold tomorrow morning. So let's get this cleaned out and see what we get. Clean up, and it looks like there is quite a bit of gold in the box, so we're gonna wrap up, clean up. It'll take a little bit, but we're gonna get it all into the bucket and we'll see how much we get. There is a pile of gold in here, like an absolute pile. That's crazy. Let's keep cleaning out and see what we get.
That's what we got out of the mats. There is a good amount there.
How much do you think there is in there?
3/4 of an ounce. What do you think?
I don't know, it looks pretty good.
Looks like about what we got yesterday as a whole.
Right, we got all down in the bucket. So let's run it through the sluice box and see how much we get. We think we got about 3/4 of an ounce in there. So let's see how much we get. Getting it all down in the bucket, and then we're gonna pan it out. It looks okay. So yeah, let's get this down in the bucket, and then we'll start panning it out, and we'll see what we get. Right, while we're panning it out, let's see how much there is. Looks okay.
There's more gold in the other pan though.
Yeah, probably. That might be half an ounce. Alright, well, let's get this in the cabin and clean it up and see what we get.
It ain't very much when you think about it. For the amount of ground we moved.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh, it's a lot of gold. Well, I think we got over an ounce.
All right. Well, here's what we got for today, which, well, it was the last 2 days, so. But this is probably our best clean out yet. Actually, definitely our best clean out yet. And then that's what we got the first 2 days. Here's the bigger pieces, and then here's a few little pieces of copper nuggets. So
we probably almost got an ounce and a third today.
About an ounce and a third.
If we count everything.
Yeah, and we probably got 2 1/4 ounces total. But tomorrow we're heading home, so we're gonna weigh it once we get home. But we'll see you guys in the morning. All right, guys. Good morning. And right now we're working on getting everything packed up and ready to go. Everything cleaned up. And then once we get everything cleaned up, we're gonna hike over the hill, head home, and weigh the gold. So let's get us all cleaned up and start heading back. All right, guys, we're all packed up and ready. All our stuff is packed up. so we have to hike it over the hills with four-wheelers, but we'll see you guys once we get to the four-wheelers. All right, we got everything packed up. All our loads are secured and we're ready to head back. So we'll see you guys once we get back to the truck. All right, guys, we made it back to the trailhead and we're all loaded up. So let's go home and weigh the gold. So we'll see you once we get home. All right, well, we made it home and this is what we got. So let's get it on the scale and see how much it weighs. All right, what we got in here, and it weighs, this is 66.5 grams plus the bigger pieces, which this was just under 3.4. So we got right about 70 grams for the trip. So that's pretty good for 4 days of running. So yeah, well, 70 grams isn't too bad. So yeah, we're excited to go out to the mine next time. But thank you guys for watching this video. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and like, and we'll see you next time.